Jerry Rafferty and Baker Street on BBC Radio Oxford. It is 11:18 and of course it's Friday, so that means a load of new movies are out today, and it's time to chat to movie critic Van Connor, who gets to see them all before us, so he comes on every Friday to just talk about them and let us know which ones are worth going to see and maybe which ones are worth avoiding. Welcome back to the show, Van Connor. How are you?
I'm all good, Mr. Boy. How are you doing this week?
Yeah, lovely. It's a lovely blue sky, sunny day today. And, of course, we've got more over the weekend as well. So I think it just makes everyone happier, doesn't it? And, actually, it's a good time to go to the cinema because some of them are air-conditioned and it's nice and cool.
Exactly that. Remember, cinemas have aircon. That's the beauty of them. Let's keep the magic of cinema alive through our selfish need for air conditioning. Alas, the first one, though, we're going to talk about this week, isn't actually even in cinemas. It's on Prime Video.
Wow. So we don't even have to leave our homes to go and see it.
Exactly. Take a Solero out the freezer, crack open a beer, sit on the couch, fire up Prime Video, and you can this weekend, well, from today, in fact, watch Jackpot. The new Paul Feig movie. You know, Paul Feig made Bridesmaids, the Ghostbusters remake, Spy.
Yes.
Works with the Melissa McCarthy lot. Yeah, he's made this new one with John Cena and Awkwafina, and it's set in the year 2030. It's a comedy set in 2030, and the idea here is that in the state of California, if you win the lottery, you then get hunted for 24 hours, and if anyone kills you, they can have your winnings.
Oh, this is brilliant.
That's the idea, right? So Awkwafina is the newcomer to LA who learns this the hard way, like she accidentally wins the lottery, and then John Cena is the protector, the sort of for-hire protector who has to sort of keep everyone away from her, has to basically keep her safe, as literally everyone in the city of Los Angeles descends upon her to murder her. I've got a clip for you. Enjoy the sounds of Jackpot.
Katie Kim is our new Jackpot winner. Happy hunting, LA.
I definitely didn't get the part, so there's no need for the death stare.
She's my Jackpot.
What is happening?
Uber for Katie? Did that look as cool as it felt?
Oh my God. What is going on?
Katie, you won the lottery. And now anyone with a losing ticket that kills you before sundown gets her money. Legally.
Okay, that's murder.
Oh, not in California. It's just a chance at the big time.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell yeah.
I need a hero.
I felt that too.
I love the sound of this. This sounds like so much fun.
No, it's a really good concept. It's really good fun as a concept. And Cena's doing comedy. When is that not good?
Yeah, true.
I mean, it's worth noting that the last Cena comedy was also straight to Prime Video as well. So he's 2 for 2 on this one. But yeah, this is vintage Cena comedy. I mean, Awkwafina's the lead, and he's arguably the second lead. So it's more her movie than it is his, but he steals it. And they have this running gag about his obsession with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is kind of weird because he's actually in the animated series of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there's a whole thing there. Awkwafina, very fun in it. And my personal fave, Simu Liu, Shang-Chi. Also from the Barbie movie, he was one of the Kens.
Yes, of course.
And he's playing that antagonistic kind of Ken that he did as well here. He's kind of a bit of a douche, a bit of a rival to John Cena. And it's a lot of fun. It's not wonderfully directed. It might be the worst thing Paul Feig's ever directed because he seems to be a bit asleep at the wheel. But there are laughs. I was interested. It says 105 minutes, hour 45. Breezes by, good concept. Given the nature of the plot, it's always moving. So I think you'll have a good time. And like I say, get a Solero out of the freezer, you don't have to leave the couch. You know?
Exactly. Fire up Amazon Prime and you can watch that tonight if you like, or even this afternoon, or even right now. Okay, on to the next one, which we knew was going to be a biggie this week. It is, of course, the release of the new Alien, Romulus. So I'm dying to know how it went for you and what you thought of it.
How it went for me, terrific. What I thought of it, really, really fun. I'll give you the plot first of all. So, new entry in the Alien saga, written and directed by Fede Alvarez, who gave us the Evil Dead remake from 2013 and the, was it Don't Breathe? Gave us Don't Breathe in 2016 as well. Now, what he's effectively done here is made Don't Breathe in the Alien franchise. So
Great.
it is the plot of Don't Breathe, more or less, in space, right, with aliens. Instead of a blind guy hunting teenagers, it's aliens. So it's set roughly 20 years after the first Alien, which would then put it 37 years before Aliens. So this is effectively Alien 1.5. It's disconnected.
The middleman.
It's disconnected continuity-wise. It's not really following either from or into any other installment. It's just a standalone entry. You've got Kaylee Spaney, who's a young woman named Rain, who grows up on a planet that has no sunlight whatsoever. All she dreams about is getting off this planet. And in order to fund that trip, she and her sort of college-age friends set out to rob what seems to be an abandoned science station in orbit of their world. No sooner have they gotten there, however, they discover it's not that abandoned. And you might want to keep your hand clamped over your mouth whilst you're walking through this place, if you know what I mean. I've got a clip for you. This is Rain being shown how to use, and this is the first canonical appearance of it, a prototype pulse rifle.
Pulse rifle? Let's have a listen.
All right, this is an F-44 AA pulse rifle. It's rotating breech electronic pulse action. It's what the Colonial Marines used. AA stands for aiming assist. So, right, you put that under your arm. That's it. All right, this time, too. Aim it towards Andy. Pull the trigger halfway. Don't worry, the safety's on. See? Aiming assistance. That thing comes towards you. You point it in this general direction, you'll never miss.
Where'd you learn all this?
Games and magazines.
Is it as gripping or as fun as Alien?
As Alien, no. As Aliens, no. As Alien 3, no. But it's better than literally every other one.
Okay.
That is very true. I have not enjoyed an Alien movie this much since the third one.
Right.
And I was literally a kid when those came out, and they still hold up. You still see that quality difference today. Even getting Ridley Scott back for 2 sequels didn't work. It's worth noting that of the bad ones, this does retroactively, no spoilers, make one of them better. One of them does work better after you see this. There's a lot of use of practical effects. The new cast are a lot of fun. The script's quite tight. Nobody directs this kind of thing quite the same way that Fede Alvarez does. Like I say, don't breathe in space. And then best of all, it's got this sequence kind of in the second act that it uses gravity, but it's kind of the equivalent to something like the underwater sequence from Alien Resurrection. Otherwise, not a great movie, but that sequence is baller. There's a sequence with zero gravity and floating acid blood and things like that in this that I was like hand in mouth, like, what is going on? How, why? You know, it was mental. I loved it. Also, I mean, I did like Kaylee Spaney. I think she is far and away the best of the cast members. There is, however, a slight reliance on callback lines, you know, using lines from the other Alien movies that the characters couldn't possibly know and things like that. And even an entire character at one point that, again, you're just like, why? Why do this? But those are really the only 2 small black marks against what I think is otherwise a pretty terrific, you know, horror house in space, like scare house in space.
So if you want a good night out, maybe a little snack and then a decent movie, this sounds like the one for this weekend then, Van. Is that what you're saying?
I think this might be one for the month. If we're honest, it might be the one for the month.
Great.
I didn't get to see Trap, so I don't know. But I think this might be the one for August. Deadpool and Twisters got to own July. I think the Xenomorphs have an August.
Right, well, if you do want to see Alien Romulus this weekend, you can. You can see it at Curzon, Odeon and View in Oxford, as well as Cineworld Whitney and Didcot, and View in Bicester is also showing Alien Romulus. So if you fancy it, get those tickets booked and go and enjoy cinema.
I will say as well, if you have access to a 4DX screen and they are showing this, there's a lot of like smoke and atmospheric effects and dripping water and things in it that will really go down gangbusters in that format. I saw it in IMAX. It was brilliant in IMAX. Visuals are massive, especially the space stuff. Yeah, all incredible.
Amazing. Yeah, no, I've not ever been to a 4DX showing of anything yet.
I'll take you, babes. We'll get it on. Go.
Let's do it. I'm up for that.
Let's do it. Boys Night in 4DX.
What have we got to look forward to for next week? Anything big coming out?
Next week, fun as always. I'll be honest, I haven't actually looked them up.
Well, it's been a busy week, Van. It's totally understandable.
I have applied for what the screening is next week, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it is.
Clearly
I'm going to the premiere of it on Tuesday. I can't remember what it is.
Clearly, it's going to be an amazing movie that you've really been looking forward to for a while, Van.
I mean, I've already handed August over to the aliens, so I kind of made my bed on that one, haven't I?
Well, we will catch up on Friday next week for your reviews on a couple for next weekend. Have a lovely one this weekend, Van, and we shall speak then.
Till next time, good sir.